Today I'm gonna get some tattoos done. Yay! I know my mother-in-law would not approve. And mother-in-law, I know you're watching this. But today I'm going to be getting some free tattoos as a model. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I am about an hour away from home. So that is very far. But this is where I come and get my tattoos done. She is so dope, super good at especially fine line tattoos. She also does eyebrows tattooing. I forget what's that called. And she does areolas for cancer patients and all that good stuff. So she's pretty good. So today I'm going to be one of her models and I'm super excited. I cannot wait. And to show you too.
This is out here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I realized
marketing,
that.
But I remember I said I like to start from the bottom. So, and this is like a not as right around that sensitive mark. So you won't be going like really deep. And then we'll practice later on like the sideways tattoo. You doing all right?
Yep.
So that's it.
Okay. We just got back from the dentist and Amelia, she went back to school. She had a whole day left. I'm like, maybe you're gonna go back to school. And so I'm like, And so now we're here with Avery. I'm trying to do some work on my computer. My mom's not here to help me today. So I'm trying to see if I can. She's due for a nap right now. I can see her eyes. She looks tired. So I'm going to try to see if she naps so I can just get some work done. I have 4 new people that I hired into my company. And so I am setting up their onboarding, setting up their branded email, setting up their company email, setting up literally everything that has to do with the company so they can get started, and they'll be getting started next week on the 12th. So I'm super excited. I'm so grateful, by the way, just to think of how I started my business unofficially in 2018 and legally in 2021, and it has been a ride. Let me tell you, it has been a ride. So we are here. Just so crazy to think that I'm able to hire people. I would have never thought that I could. Like, it's not that I had a limiting belief. It was more like you don't see yourself as, quote unquote, an actual CEO, boss, and people working for you. I think that's crazy. So I'm going to put her for a nap so I can finish some stuff here. I do have an assistant for that, but this is one of the things that I have to like delegate, and I don't. If I can do it, I feel like I could do it better. Like I can, but I'm just like not. I mean, what do I hire for? What do I pay them for? You know? So I'm gonna put her to nap, and we're gonna see. She just loves looking at herself. You just love looking at yourself, right? Isn't it like you have no teeth? You have no teeth. So I will talk to you soon. Okay, I'm gonna show you my get ready with me makeup of the day. The first thing I do, I wash my face. So my mother-in-law got me this Korean skincare kit or line, and I must say I love it. It's called Chogungjin. I'm not even gonna pronounce that, but yes. This, love it. So I wash my face with the whole line, and then after I was done, I let it air dry for a little bit, and then I went ahead and added this. So this, I love this. This is it's a kind of like a primer, and it just hydrates your face. You can use it throughout the day. It's also Korean skincare. And I love it. So I sprayed some. You can see my face is a little shiny right now. It's shiny and hydrated. We love it here. And if I'm in a hurry, I use something and just like do that, so it can dry faster. But it's all pretty dry right now. So I'm going super, super simple. Right now I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer Magic Touch number 14. And I'm just gonna like do super quick. I don't use much foundation. I used to use a lot of foundation. Now I'm just very like minimal, very light. And this same thing, I do it throughout my face, and I use the BDB contour brush. It's a little used, but I just go like this, honestly. I do it all around my face, and what I love about that contour, or that foundation, or not foundation, this concealer, is that after a while, it just blends with your face, and you don't need nothing much after that. So I go like this pretty fast all around my eyes. Oh, I forgot to mention that I used the Tula Glow and Get It stick. It's a cooling brightening eye balm, and I put it all around my eyes. It's so good, so good. So then I just do this all around my face. Nothing crazy. Today's gonna be a working from home day, even though I have a meeting, an in-person meeting today, but that's not until later, like around, don't forget your neck, okay? Girls, don't forget your neck, okay? Your face needs to match your neck, okay? And I have a little dark spots, so I kind of just go over, like my mustache area. I go over those dark spots that I have. I haven't slept much, so I'm gonna go do a little bit more on under the eyes. A little more under the eyes, and I just tap the second time. So I'm not really removing product. I'm more just soaking the product on my face. The first time I kind of just go like crazy, and then the second time I plot like this. So I'm not removing product, I'm adding and all that good stuff over my eyes. Make sure everything is nicely blended. My makeup routine is super simple. I'm not really, I love makeup, but I don't do crazy makeup routines. I'm very, very minimal when it comes to that. If I have a special occasion, of course I'll go a little hard, like, you know, the military balls, date nights, outings. But other than that, I don't do nothing crazy. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with this pencil. This is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator. I had this one pencil that I never found it again. And I found this one, and it's all right. But I go with my eyebrows. I kind of just shape my eyebrows a little bit. All the gaps, all the light spaces, I shape it a little bit. I make a little arch over here. See, that's it. A little bit more, and then going with the second. Sometimes I mess up because when I'm like doing it fast, but today seems like I'm doing it pretty good. So these strokes like this, it just looks like your hairs. Yeah, this looks pretty nice. I have dark hair, well, black hair. You will not catch me using brown, anything. Always black. I've never liked any other color but black. So that's pretty much it when it comes to that. Make sure everything's good. Do a little pass. I make sure everything's kinda aligned. Kinda aligned. If not, I'll just go a little more, and you can kind of see that's pretty aligned. All right, that's just good. I don't want to do too much because then my eyebrows will look too dark. We don't want too dark eyebrows either. Oh dang, see, I messed up. I messed up here. That's okay, we fixed it. All right, so kind of look a little crazier now, but then I go with the back end. I don't know what this is called, but it's like the little brush. And this is how I blend in my eyebrow hairs with the pencil. Sometimes the brush removes the pencil, so I have to go in again. So for example, I'm gonna have to go in again here on the top section. This is a little tedious. See? One mess. But I have to go a little bit back because I need to see what I'm doing. So that's good. And right now, because I'm showing you, this is why it's taking me longer. But when I'm fast, I do a really good job, and then go about my day. And I think that's good. I'm not gonna try too much. And then I go in with this Wet n Wild Mega Clear Lash and Brow Mascara. And the one is like, the reason why it's brown is because I do it after I color in my brows. So all the black, it's in there. So I just do that. And this is another thing that I haven't been able to find any of. And I'm dying to go find some, and I just haven't found any. So if you know any product like this, please let me know. It's like a gel, so you can stay in place. Then I go with this. This is my Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. So there's two sides to it, curl and length, and then volume. I usually start with the volume until I have it like a desired volume. And I've been using this for a while, so this is pretty dry. So I have to put a little bit of castor oil in there so it can loosen up a bit. So I think I'm gonna have to do that now, actually. It's pretty dry. All right, that should be good. That should be good. I let it dry for a little bit. And then I wind my teeth. And so I'm trying to see if they're still white. And they're pretty white still. So I go in then with the other side, which is curl and length. Usually I let it dry for a little bit before I go on this step. Maybe like for about a minute. 30 seconds to a minute. But we are in a hurry today. Yeah, I need to put a little bit of castor oil. I do that now before I forget. And the castor oil that I love to use is this one. I use it literally everywhere in my body. It's from Sky Organics. It's organic castor oil. Conditions for hair, lashes, brows. You can get that at Walmart. I can't remember how much it was, but it's pretty good stuff. And I usually put about a drop or two. That was like 3 drops, but that's okay. And then I do that. And not only does that condition my eyelashes, but it also helps to grow my lashes. You know, that's all we want. We want beautiful long lashes. So I do that. I'm gonna go on for the other side now. The volume side. Look how dry that is. Yikes. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but since I use this side the most, I think I put too much. Holy cow. See that? Don't be like me. That's fine. We're good, we're good. Make sure you don't sneeze when you're doing your eyebrows. Your lashes, because you're gonna get lash juice everywhere. What a mess. I'm not usually like this, guys, for real. I'm just in a hurry. I'm trying to show you my routine. So now the very last part, I go with this Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink Blush with my Persona double-sided blush. And I just tap like this. And it looks so cute. Because it's not summertime, I don't need to go in with a setting spray. During the summer times, I go hard on setting sprays because you're gonna be sweating. And yeah, so lastly, we go with our Laneige Sleeping Mask. This is for like sleeping, but I use it all day, every day. I even bought the 24688 set. There's like little tiny ones, different kind. And I have it in my purse, I have it in my car, I have it in the kitchen drawer, in the bathroom. It's everywhere. I love this brand. It really moisturizes your lips. And that's it. That is my super simple makeup routine. I like to dip my fingers in water after and dry that up. And now we're good to go. We're good to go. I have a bodysuit on. Okay, now we're good to go to the office. Oh, let's not forget our wedding rings. Engagement and wedding rings. And then my stylish ring. That's it. Maybe I'd put a little bit of my favorite perfume. This is my all-time favorite. Flower Bomb, Victor Rolf. And even though, like I said, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, but your girl likes to smell good. There's nothing left. I have a whole brand new one over there in my drawer, but this is kind of like my bathroom one. And that's it. That is the look for you. Super simple. All of these, some of these makeup items you can get at the drugstore, and some you'll have to go at a Sephora or Ulta or online or the actual place. Yeah, like this, for example. But that's it. I hope you like. Super simple. Let's get to work. Today I feel like having a chat with you, and this is specifically for people who are in the military. For my military friends that follow me, for my military friends that got out, for the people that are about to go in or thinking of joining. So, quick story. One of the reasons why I joined the military, and if you know this, but I joined because I needed a sense of discipline in my life. The way I was going, the way I was rolling in my younger days, 19 to 20 years old, 19 to 21 years old. I had no sense of purpose. I had no sense of discipline whatsoever. And I played a game a lot. My parents trusted me so much. They never checked on me. It's almost like a good thing, I guess you can say. They knew I worked, I went to school great, but I didn't finish school. They never checked on me, let's just say, because I did everything that I needed to do. So I knew if I did everything that I needed to do, they weren't going to be on my ass, pretty much. Well, it turns out that because of that, I decided to stop going to school. I'm just going to work because party life is better. And I'm just going to work so I can pay my expensive car at the time, which was a Mitsubishi G6 Eclipse. Mitsubishi Eclipse. I don't even know what it was. It was a Mitsubishi Eclipse GTV6. It was just too much for me. Anyway, and then I was like, I quickly realized that I was not going in the direction that I was taught, and that my culture, oh, they wanted, but I also wanted to, be established, have a life, have kids, have a family, have good credit, the whole mature thing. I wanted it, but I knew with the type of freedom that I had so much freedom, it was ridiculous. Thankfully, I didn't do any crazy things like drugs or like have kids at 19 years old. I mean, if you had kids at 19, it's okay. But in a sense of like, I had so much freedom that was a possibility. Anyway, I decided to join the military because I knew there I couldn't say no. I was going to be disciplined, and I did it for 5 years. For 5 years. And it was just one of the best decisions I've ever made for my life. After 5 years, I found the opportunity to get out. I went through what they call a chapter 8, and that's pregnancy. That's when I had my firstborn. And it was great. Like, my husband, he was just like, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to work. You could just be at home. You could go shopping, like literally anything. And he did. If you know me, this is how I started social media. Back in my day, I would go to Ross, Marshalls, Target, spend $400, $500, $600 just on stuff, and come on here and show you what I got. And then people would actually be excited and go to those stores and purchase because they saw me buy it. And anyways, it's a whole shebang. So I did that. I did that for a year. But what a lot of people don't know is that I went into a really big depression. And two big things. A lot of it was because I had a baby and I was going through a postpartum hair loss slash depression season of my life. But then the second part was I had no purpose. I felt like I had really no purpose in life. It was just like stay at home. And hey, if you love to do that, that's great. If you love just to be at home, not work, have your husband paid everything for you, that's amazing. Rooting for you. Great. But there's some of us that actually like to work. And coming from the military, doing it for 5 years, 5 years is a long time. Obviously, if you've done it, you've been in for 15, 20 plus years, 18 years, I get that. But 5 years is still a long time. And they say that it takes 21 days to build a habit. So you can imagine. And so coming from that structured life to again a pretty much non-structured life, that sent me into like a whole circle of depression. And I pretty much went through that alone because my husband was working a lot and he was the number one provider. And so we're the whole point of the story is that if you are someone, for example, if you are in the military and you're thinking of getting out, for some people, getting out is that's their dream. Okay. And I can understand that. But what I recommend for you is having a plan B when you get out, having a sense of purpose when you get out, having something when you get out, because going from a very structured life, telling you what to do at the right place, at the right time, at the right uniform, it's great. But once you become a civilian, so making sure that you have a plan B when you get out. So for me, when I saw that I needed some type of community, when I needed some type of to do something to have a purpose, I joined a multi-level marketing company. And of course, I'm not telling you to do that, but it's something that it made me have a sense of purpose in life. And it was the path of me having my own thing today. That is one of the reasons why TGS Marketing is alive. So if you are in and you're wanting to get out, you're dying to get out, you can't wait to get out, my advice for you is yes, chill, because you're going to have a super chill life, a chill time, but then you're going to quickly realize that I need to do something because it's too much freedom. It's too much freedom. It's just too much, and you're going to want to do something, and you're going for the people that are going to go in or wanting to go in either for the same reason, for money, for your school to be paid. Do your time, okay? Even you might say, okay, I'm going to be a lifer. That's great. You're probably going to be a lifer, but if there's going to be times that's going to suck, but I'm telling you right now, use all the resources, all the skills that you're going to be taught, all the certifications that you're going to have to take when you get out. Use that to your advantage, okay? Use it to your advantage like I did. If you don't know, my coaching agency, pretty much my social media agency, my marketing agency, it's psychology and military based. So everything that I was taught inside the military, I've applied it and I'm applying it to my clients as well. But have a sense of purpose, have a plan B, because it's rough. And the last thing I'm going to say is I have a lot of friends that when we were in together, they're now out and they're literally going through it because it was so disciplined, so structured. So this is where you need to be. This is the uniform that you need to be wearing. And this is the time that you need to be there at. To now, too much freedom. They're going through it. They hate their jobs. They hate themselves. They're rethinking about maybe I should join again. My brother was one. I don't know. Don't come and please. But my brother is one of the people that I know that are closest to me that got out because he just didn't like the military, was out for 2 years, and he was like, I need to go back in. And he's in now. He's in Texas now. He's just living life, because he understands how easy the military is easy. You just need to be at the right time, be at where they tell you to be with the right uniform, and do as you're told, and then go about your day. And just to give you one last example, during the pandemic 2020, there's a lot of people that literally went crazy because they were stuck in their house and they needed something to do. They hated the fact that they were at home all day, that they couldn't get out. They were just felt like in a cage. And my business literally saved me. Throughout the entire 2020, the whole pandemic year where things were closed, it felt like a regular year for me because I was so into my business, so into my purpose, so into helping people start their businesses, start their brands, help them sell online. So it was just, my purpose was really, really, really being fulfilled that year. And then for 2021 and on, it was just like game on. And here we are today. This is one of the major highlights of the week. This is my mom's first tattoo, and we decided to get a mother and daughter tattoo, matching tattoo. And the place that she's going to be getting it at is a place that she's always been a little bit self-conscious, so I'm glad that she's able to get her wish granted.
Be like, hey, this is everything. This is what I put, or what I used to put in that.
Just recording?
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, because I'm using the front camera.
I got neck. Baby toes. Dry them up, dry it up, dry it, dry. The dry one, where does the dry one go? Because these ones will make the dry one wet again.
We'll get a bowl like this over there.
Okay. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. We found it. I found a tool that fits that.
You said your new commander's coming? Your new commander's coming? No. Why?
Whoa.
Just be careful.
Okay. These need strawberry wings. Let's lay down. I'm doing all the strawberries first. That's how we do with the grapes. Strawberries.
acabar de poner el país. No hay dónde ponerlo. Lo que falta es que cobre.
Sí.
Dame darle una.
Esa sabe no le gusta. Yo le compré las galletas que son para ella.
¿No le gusta?
Que tal vez no le gusta porque son duras. Y no sé.
Espérate, ya vengo. ¿Ya la pusiste? Sí. Ya quedó de mano.
Hey!
Oh, this looks great. Wonderful. Look at your cheese thing.
I'm sure that's a very
Hi. Babe, look at your ribs. The ribbon, for real. Un beso, mami, un beso, mami. I'm pretty drunk right now. I'm pretty tipsy, I don't lie. Mommy!
Oh!
Who's that girl? Who's that girl? Who's that girl?
Dice, no, porque yo me lo hice ahí porque no se ve.
So this was like half Valentine's, half, what's it called?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. What's it called? Super Bowl.
I just hope everybody has fun.
Just have fun, eat, okay? And that's a wrap for this week, and I will see you next week.